So for us to start this, I'm gonna use a box. Use whatever you have. I'm sure there's gotta be some boxes kicking around somewhere. Whether it's an empty cereal box, a shipping box is kind of best for this. If your family is anything like my family, we've been ordering things to be shipped to us instead of going to stores to buy it. So we're going to get a box, and I'm going to try to get this box flat, which really just looks like me ripping it apart. It's easier to get the box flat than to try to cut it flat, because if you have children's scissors like I do, you're just going to ruin the scissors. And remember, when you're cutting cardboard, if it's too difficult, please ask an adult. I'm just cutting the tape that's here. I'm sorry. Alright, so now that it's flat, I'm going to cut a piece of it. This is going to be my surface. This is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to take these little extra pieces from the sides, and that's going to be what I'm going to do my design with. Alright, so this is my printing plate. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pieces and maybe I'll cut a few strips like this, and then maybe I'll do one heart shape. Maybe I'll do more than one heart shape. Cutting with cardboard can be difficult, but if you just take your time, you'll be all right.
What are you doing?
Hello, Hazel. Never a moment without my Hazel. Hazel is my shadow.
What are you cutting out?
I don't really know yet. I'm just thinking about a design. So, I don't know if I like that. Maybe I'll throw a...
Mama,
Yes, Hazel.
isn't today Thursday?
I don't know what day it is anymore, love.
Me neither.
I think I want some triangles in there. But
What about a falling triangle?
there we go. Yep, I wanted a triangle. That's what I needed. I needed a triangle there, so I'll do a triangle. Some rectangles, that lovely heart in the middle. Maybe I'll do 2 more triangles. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what I want to do. Triangles, and then maybe 2 pieces like this. Yeah, that looks okay. So do any design you want. Does not matter. And then you're going to glue these pieces down onto this bigger piece. Now remember, with glue, less is more. Less is always more. You don't want to go crazy with the glue, putting down a ton of glue. You don't want the glue squishing out. Just a couple of dots. And start putting your pieces down. Now this particular art is going to take a few steps. So a couple of a couple of steps. So we're going to glue these pieces down. See how little glue I'm putting? I'm going to make sure that everybody is where I want them to be. Let me just move these guys out of the way real quick.
What are you doing?
Doing a video for work, Hazel.
What kind of video are you doing?
a video where it'd be awesome if you weren't talking to me through it.
Well, what's that?
You'll get to see in a little while. Okay. So if you notice, I'm gluing all my pieces down, making my design. Your design can look like anything you want it to look like. So now that I've glued these, now I want to let this sit for like maybe an hour. I want to make sure it's really solid. And what I'm going to do to make sure everything is firmly down, I'm going to put this box on top of it. You can put a heavy book. You can put, don't put anything like too crazy. Like don't put like 100 books. Just one book is enough. Just enough to push it down and let it get weighed down. And yeah. All right, so pretty sure this dried. Yep. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, so for the next step, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some Elmer's glue, plain old boring stuff, nothing special, nothing fancy, and a paintbrush if you have it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some glue on these. And now, the only time I'm ever going to tell you to paint it heavy, you want to have a nice thick white coating, and you want to do this quickly. We don't want it to dry. Okay, let me put a bunch of blobs on here. I want a heavy, thick coating of glue. And I want it to not dry. Oh, sorry, it's just not coming out good. If you want to put it in a little cup or a little bowl to make it easier to access, that's fine too. But I'm covering each shape that I've cut out with a very heavy, thick coating of glue. Now, the kinds of glue you can use for this, Elmer's glue, you can use, some people have that Aleene's tacky glue. You could probably use the clear glue that you make slime with. I ended up actually buying one of those giant bottles of glue to make slime with my daughter, but I haven't really used all of it, so I suppose next time I could try. All right, so these are all completely covered with a thick coating of glue. I want to make sure that I wash my brush, which I'm going to do when I'm done, but I'm going to take the end of my brush, and now I'm going to make some lines and squiggles and shapes and just some things to make it a little more interesting. I'm not going to do anything with that. And then maybe this one. I'll see if I can get another heart. Okay, so I've done that. Now, again, you want to move kind of quickly. I want to take this, and I'm going to put it down here, push it a bit, not super hard, and then pick it up. Now I can let this dry, and I'm going to let this dry. Again, I'm going to let it dry for like at least an hour, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I let this dry overnight. And now I have my watercolor paint and some water and a brush, and I'm not sure if you can see this, but there is a clear, dry coating of glue in there. And really, this is, oh, I also want to fold this in half because I want to make it like kind of like a card. Because I'm just saying, Mother's Day is coming. Mother's Day is around the corner. It's a lovely thing to make a card for the moms and the people who are like moms to us. Okay. Oh, let me get a little bit of toilet paper because you might need to dab it a little. I don't mean dab. Let's see. Yep. It's working a bit. I think the key to this is to not soak it. So put paint and then dab it a little. You can see it sort of. All right, so wasn't a complete success, but it also wasn't a total failure either. You can see the image a little bit. And I think what I can do is dab this with a paper towel a little bit. Paper towel, napkin, whatever you have. And it sort of, it comes, ooh. Yeah. Some stuff is happening there. You can see the image ever so slightly. It's a bit shinier than the rest. So, hey, you know, maybe it didn't come out exactly as I had hoped it would. I think different glue would work better. I think this is worth experimenting. So try different glues. If you have different kinds of glues, different brands of glues. This one is the Elmer's School glue. It's just what I had in that junk drawer of mine. But see what different kinds, if you have some Gorilla Glue, if you have Aleene's Tacky Glue, if you have clear glue, try different things, see what happens. And sometimes art is an experience and an experiment, and we learn something every time we do something, even when we have things that didn't come out the way we planned. So I'm not totally upset about this. I'm going to keep experimenting, and I hope you do too.